Getting your car towed is probably the most embarrassing thing that you can experience because I'm gonna tell you right now, when my car got towed, I was so freaking pissed. So recently I was over this girl's apartment, and before I even went over there and I parked, I asked her, can I park right here? She said, yes, go ahead, they're not gonna tow you. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah, don't worry about it. So I parked there, we go inside, and we're over here eating pizza, playing the PlayStation 5, just chilling, you feel me? And long story short, I end up spending the night. Tell me how the next morning I woke up, because I had to go to work this morning, right? I woke up and I said, hey, I have to go. She said, okay, Zuko, bye. I said, all right, bet. I opened the door and tell me how I look and I don't see my car. So for a split second, I thought, okay, maybe I just parked somewhere else. So I started walking around her apartment complex and then it hit me. My car is no longer there. So there's only two possibilities. Either somebody stole my car or my car got towed. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. I have to go to work and my job is pretty far. It's almost like 45 minutes away. And the fact that I knew I was gonna be late really pissed me off. So I had to call my manager saying, hey, look, my car got towed and I'm gonna be late. And then Benson's over here talking about if you don't get over here, you're fired. I said, Benson, relax, bro, damn. Anyways, I ended up telling the girl like, hey, come outside. She said, what's wrong? I said, my car got towed. And she had like this dumb look on her face like, I said, I thought you said I couldn't park here. She said, I'm so sorry. Wait, I'll be right back. She called the front desk.
He is not supposed to be parking there.
And she said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, bro, I don't hit women at all, but at this moment, I wanted just to uppercut her. But of course, I would never do that, okay? I would never do that. I'm a gentleman, all right? I keep my hands to myself. Like, whenever your car gets towed, you have to figure out where did it tow your car. But luckily for me, I had a GPS in my car, and I found out that it was at this place called Cam Tow or Calm Tow, something like that. Anyways, I called them up. And I said, hey, apparently my car got towed and it's at, wherever you guys took it. The guy was like, oh, okay, what car do you have and what's the plate number? So I gave him my information and he said, oh yeah, we have your car right here. I said, okay, bet, I'll be over right now. How much is it? This man said it is $350. I said, what the? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. When he said that price, I was so pissed like, bro, please tell me this is not true. But he said, hey, man, in another county is really like 600. I said, man, shut up. I don't want to hear that. Like, they can legally steal your car, which is the craziest part. Like, I've never got my car towed before, but when he said that price, my heart dropped because I was thinking maybe $60, maybe the most like 70, 80. I can do that. 300 and, bro, the fact that it was over $300, they basically can take your car legally and you can't do nothing. Like for a split second, I thought about just breaking in there and taking it, but that's gonna be a felony. So it's just like, bro. So long story short, I had to take an Uber to where they towed my car just for them to tell me, oh, we have to wait. I said, bro, come on, man. And it's crazy because when I was there was like two other guys there and they looked pissed off because, bro, imagine it is 8 in the morning and you're at the freaking tow company trying to get your own car back. And the thing is, I saw my car, like they have like this like big fence, but I could see my car. And I'm just thinking in my head, bro, what if I just hop the gate and take it? But that will result in me going to jail and getting fined. So the whole entire process just took forever. So I had to just sit there and wait just to get my own car back. And oh my goodness, bro, it was such a long morning. Like, that morning was so bad, bro. And I was not the only guy there. There was, I want to say, about 3 other people there and they all looked pissed. I mean, imagine it's 8 in the morning, you have to get to work and some company just steals your car. They can just take it. I said, wow. They can legally just take your car. And there's nothing you can do about it except either you pay or every single day they hold your car, they just keep raising the prices. And that's why I did not hesitate. I'm like, look, I'd rather pay this price right now instead of waiting a whole week and then you end up paying over $1,000 just to get your car back. I met this one guy, he said, his car got towed while he was in another state. He came back, I want to say 2 weeks later. When he saw the price, he said, forget it. He said, what's the point of me even getting my car back? It was like over $3,000 or something. I said, damn. And he just ended up like, I don't know what he did, but he just said, hey, I can keep that car. At that point, I don't blame him. I'm like, they could just take your car. And I just think, honestly, these tow companies know what they're doing. It's a money grab. Maybe even 100, 75. They're gonna charge you $400, $500, $800 just to get your own car back. That should be illegal, really, but it's not. And eventually I ended up getting my car back, and the girl was like, I'm so sorry. I said, oh, shut up. I don't got time for that. I mean, I was so mad, and I came to work like at least 3 hours late because I'm over here sitting and just waiting, bro. It was unbelievable. And it's so crazy that people at the tow company, they just don't care. They're like, oh, well, not my problem. I'm like, bro, like, can you help a brother out, please? Like, you don't have to charge me that much. Just come on, just help me out. But yeah, man, getting your car towed is so annoying. And that's why anytime I park anywhere, I make sure I can park here. Like, I'm looking for signs. I'm asking people, hey, like, where is the visitors parking? Because the last thing I want to do is open the door and the car's not there. Because that will really piss me off. But yo, they gotta lower these prices, man. Damn, my brother's starving. Honestly, it's not like I owe car payments and my car got repossessed, because I actually paid off my car and I own it. But bro, she said I can park there, like, bro. But yeah, other than that, bro, that is the time I got towed, and hopefully it never happens again. But hey, next time if you ever park somewhere, make sure you can park there, because if not, your car will be missing and you will be really pissed off. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.